right, this is I Married A Bigfoot podcast. Look, I'm the angry dad.
I'm the not so angry mom.
I believe.
I'm skeptical.
And she puts up with everything that I watch. I watch, Bigfoot, cryptids, ghosts, paranormal. I watch all the weird shit on the weird spectrum. The TV's basically on H2 all day long.
Yep.
And I enjoy it. I watch it. It's my guilty pleasure. I don't care what anybody says, but honestly, no one's going to say anything to me. For those who are just listening, understand that I am a very big and scary looking man. So people just deal with it.
You are the Bigfoot.
I am the Bigfoot. That's why this is I Married A Bigfoot. The inside joke with the kids. I always tell them I'm a Bigfoot. I'm big. I'm hairy. And, for as long as they'll believe it, we'll keep running with it. Mm-hmm. All right. So on today's episode, we're going to discuss the Chupacabra. Chupacabra. We also have, we're going to do ghost stories, but this one's going to be a little bit more UFO news, like what's going on. We're going to just say a news clip. What's in the news?
What's in the news?
Yeah. I think that's what we'll call
paranormal.
In our realm, our wheelhouse. What is going
What's in the paranormal news?
Exactly. What is in the paranormal news? But before we get started, anything interesting this week for you?
Not really. Kind of back to regular life, I guess, as regular as it's been during the quarantine.
Quarantine regular. Same here. You know what I'm saying? Just working. It's just been seeing crazy busy at work. People are seeming to panic buying because we're going into reverse, I feel.
Yeah, we're on the verge of this full-on shelter in place again. So
say California's number one because we are from the Bay Area.
California's number one.
That's it. We got the most Rona.
Terrible.
It is terrible. It is fucking terrible.
But, we'll see how this all pans out and whether or not it slows down. Hopefully it does with the new implementation of restrictions.
Yes, once again. And also, too, we was reading this morning that all outdoor activities that are government regulated are not shut down, but there's no access.
Yeah, no vehicle access. I mean, if you walk there, I think they can't really.
It is what it is.
but all the parking lots and stuff are being closed because they want to limit the amount of people that are going there.
Yeah, because the motherfuckers are ruining shit.
People are bored. People are done sitting in their houses, which I definitely understand. Yeah. But we kind of just have to take one for the team and sit here for a little longer, especially in California. Yeah.
Respect the outdoors. Yeah. All right. I've seen people fuck up shit, and it only takes a few assholes to ruin it for all of us.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Do
your fucking part. That's all I'm saying. Just do your fucking. As a Bigfoot, as a person of nature who runs the forest, stop fucking up my shit.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Stop leaving trash.
Just leaving trash. Pick up after yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And if some fucking dumbass, some fucking asshole, say something. And if they want to get rude, they want to get upset. Well, guess the fuck what? Blast them on social media like everybody else fucking does, right? Cancel them. Fuck them. Stop fucking up the fucking world.
Yep.
With all that said and done, like I said, we're talking about the Chupacabra. What are your thoughts, or what do you know so far of the Chupacabra before we start anything?
Okay, so we have watched a couple of videos, not recently, but just in the past on the paranormal shows of the Chupacabra and where they would do interviews in South America. I don't really know specifically where people had experiences and they would tell like what happened to their livestock, what happened to their family, different things like that. I also remember hearing there was two different types of chupacabras.
Yes, that is true.
One that was more like a dog-wolf style animal, and another one that's more like a lizard-ish, reptile animal.
Yeah, that is true.
Both are nonsense. There's no way in the world you're going to convince me that there's some reptilian chupacabra out there. Yeah. You better come with some irrefutable facts.
In this video, it's going to discuss a few things, but the thing is what most people who don't know, the Chupacabra is a recent cryptid. This is recently coming out. You know what I'm saying? This isn't some long fifth fabled fucking creature that's been in the lore. This is really recent. I want to say 95.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was there for longer.
No.
The dog wolf type one.
Yeah.
That one I can see slightly more plausible.
Yeah.
But it still feels like, okay, there's a logical explanation for this. There's not some
there's a
demon
lot of
dog, sucking the blood out of cattle.
And that's the thing too, is like when you think of all these cryptids and stuff like that, they have to come from something. Because like I've seen a lot of videos, and like I said, I've never personally seen any of this stuff. But the thing is some of this stuff's a little fucking weird.
Yeah.
And just like cattle mutilations that you see out there, when something eats something, there is a tremendous amount of blood. Whether it's saturated by the ground, whether it's spread out, like even when animals eat and they dig their face in there, it's completely covered in blood. So and with some of these things that you see, it's shown that the Chupacabra bites it, sucks the blood out. And I don't know how many animals actually do that, because there's only really the vampire bat, leeches, a few things. And even a vampire bat, when it bites something, it licks it. It doesn't suck it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't know of any animals that would do that. But, like you said, there's only like the
only
leeches.
A handful,
But, I mean, people are weird.
Yeah, but people
are weird.
People are weird.
People do weird
But the thing
shit.
is, too, is like with measurements and things taken that they show, they're like, something took literally 2 bites, 2 fangs, suck the blood out. And even on the bite areas, there's not much blood, but a little bit of splatter on there. So it puts something in the realm where I'm like, what the fuck?
Something's off.
Yeah,
something's off.
Something's happening, and you got to put 2 and 2 together, and sometimes that 2 and 2 turns into 6, and it's like, what the fuck?
So, what is this missing piece?
Exactly. Well, let me
take a look.
Kick this video once again. I'm going to try and put the link in the notes. Sometimes I start typing and I start putting this shit in, and I just haven't been doing it.
Give him a hard time if he doesn't do it.
Yeah, if I don't
DM him, email him, internet bully him, so he remembers.
Like I said, I'm going to attempt to try to do it again.
No, you're going to do it. You're not going to attempt to try. You're going to do it.
I'm going to really put an effort into it today. All right? I'm really going to put an effort in this episode to make sure that I put it on there. All right? And so like I said, I ripped this from YouTube. All right? I'm going to put it on there. It's just giving a small documentary from beginning to end of basically what the Chupacabra is. And so, you know what I'm saying, as you check it out, like I said, I'll put the video in the video that we're making the video with. And for those who are watching on YouTube, if I put it up, I put it up. All right, here we go.
A robot and even the devil itself, earning its name from its favorite prey, the ghost.
And see, this is a little more of what I think a Chupacabra shouldn't look like. Looks like a Mothman.
So yeah, they showed a man with big bat wings.
Yeah.
That seems like real nonsense.
Puerto Rico's where it originated.
Everyone is cited or found dead. The international press latches on to the story with the same intensity as the bloodsucker itself.
There's so many iterations of it. It's crazy. But also, too, these are all just renderings of things that people think they've seen.
Yeah, and then a picture of what looked like a dead coyote or dog.
Exactly. And like I said, she did a pretty damn good video of this thing. So, I respect it. Go make sure you go like, share, subscribe to this fucking video person.
Actually relatively recent as monsters go. It's not your typical classic monster. This one is modern. They first appeared in 1995.
I was right.
Oh, 1995.
There were reports of the deaths of dozens of
goats with fucking fang marks like vampires.
Sucked dry by small perforations
in
neck and abdomen. It caused immediate panic. No animal was safe.
No animal is safe.
And yes, goats were all said to have been killed by a grotesque.
Chupacabra means goat sucker, for those who didn't know. See, this is more what I understand a Chupacabra to be. The wings, no.
Large
What?
Black or red eyes and covered with either scales or quills.
Yeah.
Scales or quills. This is
See, look, it looks like an alien.
Insane. It does look like an alien.
Spikes along its back and a long tongue. For the residents of Canovanas in 1995, this terrifying monster was a real threat.
Well, like I said, people are seeing something.
I'm not saying people aren't seeing something. I'm saying what in nature could make that creature?
Nothing. Alien.
Aliens. So aliens are going around fucking.
They're killing cows.
Animals.
Across the island. By April 1996, more than 2,000 animals had fallen victim.
What the hell kills 2,000 animals if you think about it?
Puerto
Aliens.
That's a lot of animals.
Now check this out.
Fort Buchanan, located less than 40 minutes from Canovanas.
See?
Rumors swirl that El Chupacabras was an escaped military
This is one of the theories of what it could be. Which it makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Does it? This is that what's that guy who mixed a bunch of animals?
Dr. Monroe.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. He's just mixing animal DNAs.
And look, this guy right here went on a chupacabra hunt with a crucifix. Jesus on my side.
He's gonna save you.
He's gonna kill the chupacabra and save.
And when the international English-speaking press heard of the chupacabras in late 1995, his quotes appeared in the Washington Post, the New York Times.
This guy spread the word. Look at that. Look at
That
picture.
is a dog with mange or like a coyote.
Well, that's World Weekly News. That's a clip.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That they're known for that shit.
For their people and their livelihoods. They also recognize the negative impact the monster could have on tourism.
Oh, really? Having a monster isn't good for tourism?
You know, white people will go right to it. That's what you're saying?
That's true.
Some think it was caused by bats driven by drought to seek new food sources.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, too. I don't think there's vampire bats over there.
2,000 animals killed by
Yeah.
bat. That
Yeah.
seems like a lot.
For scientific testing.
And now they said escaped monkeys from a lab.
Attacks were caused by a spike in the mongoose population. Don't let their cuteness fool you.
Mongooses are pretty damn deadly.
Yeah, those are...
Fun fact, even though Puerto Ricans are citizens of the United States and
And all of a sudden, why has this got to be a fun fact?
don't have the right to vote.
That's not a fun fact.
Definitely not fun fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Nobody wants to have
ridiculous.
Power to change them. Technically, Puerto Rico is a commonwealth of the United States.
Which we have a lot of places like that for the United States.
Yeah.
Based on their lack of voting
Which
rights,
is, you know,
are
a super
outsiders
fun thing about our government.
Yeah, exactly.
Which just seems
So-
crazy to me. What is this, Victorian England?
Yeah.
Despite all of this, or perhaps because of it, El Chupacabras became a pop.
Which it is a pop culture icon. There's so many different things for the chupacabra.
Anti-hero, a monstrous symbol for their own otherness.
Save the chupacabra.
Yeah.
No thanks.
By the end of 1995, thousands of shirts were
Yeah.
made with illustrations of
Chupacabra.
chupacabras.
See,
Look at that. See,
and-
I remember seeing those shirts.
And this... He looks... Oh, he's playing a guitar. I was like...
Chupacabra.
He looks like he's doing something.
Either you're gonna chupacabra drink.
Okay.
Different kind of chupacabra emerged. Reports from Mexico and the southwestern
Yeah.
United States described El Chupacabra.
See, this is a little more feasible here.
The
dog one?
The dog wolf
Yeah.
hybrid.
I do
looking
like
thing.
the idea of the alien one more, though.
Puerto Rican version.
Well, yeah, that's a more fun story than
Yeah.
you know a
Much more-
government
yeah. No, it is.
created animal in the lab or a
Exactly.
alien or something that's more exciting. But the more plausible thing
Is a
is
dog.
some type of
Hair loss.
dog,
Some even have
wolf,
Canine, yeah.
canine, new breed that they don't have,
Yeah.
and that's also may have mange or whatever
Yeah.
the issue is.
Well, that's what they're talking about right here. They're keeping
Yeah.
saying that, you know, mange, this and this. The thing is, though, is when a dog gets mange, it's horrible. It's weak. It can't move. And these things are hunting animals. You know what I'm saying?
Less cultural significance.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people are taking pictures of. It looks like
Yeah.
dogs with mange or wolves
Yeah.
with mange or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Well, that's the thing, though, too, is like in recent times, I want to say like within the 2000s, people have actually, like a lady actually found one, froze it, and then had Fish and Game look at it.
Yeah.
And
didn't
it-
they do the DNA
Yeah, did
makeup
DNA
on?
test, and it came a partially canine, but it also had something else.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like some other
Yeah.
type of animal that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there
But
was
it-
something unknown.
Yeah, no, it's definitely unknown. But the thing that's even crazier, though, is like the features it has on it. Because like a lot of the modern chupacabras, all the dog ones, it has these two formations on the rear end. It has a longer nose, a longer neck. The hands are like dog paws look like, and wolf paws look like a certain thing. These are completely different.
What do they look like?
They're just longer, stretched, more elongated. They have longer fingers. You know what I'm saying? Almost like they can grip something.
Yeah. Okay.
But dogs don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but
dogs
if
do
something
grab, but they don't.
is mutated
Yeah.
or evolving
Yeah.
into something else, then that makes sense.
No, it does.
Based off of the need of the
Exactly.
animal.
And for those that are wondering about the one, I'm gonna put the picture of the one that because the lady had it stuffed.
Oh yeah. No, I remember that one. I remember us
yeah.
watching that one.
And it was weird. It's like I said, does not. It looks the shape of a dog, but it's not.
It looks like it's origins was some type of canine or wolf ancestry, but it has evolved into something else.
Exactly.
It doesn't look exactly like a dog, but you can see where it has similar features.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a little weird.
Yeah.
But that's why I can believe there's something like that has evolved.
Yeah.
Many animals have changed over long periods of time to meet the needs.
Yeah, and dogs have changed. If you looked into the past of dogs
over a few hundred
years.
Yeah. Just based off of breeding.
Yeah, just off of breeding.
Us humans, we like to screw shit up.
Exactly, and that's probably exactly what happened at that fucking
so who knows?
army base.
Yeah, exactly. They might have been trying to build military dogs and made Chupacabra.
Exactly, and they survive off of blood.
The blood of their enemies.
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's exactly it.
Killer dogs.
You know, they wouldn't
and
be
they got out.
Time, you know what I'm saying?
Then
that's where Cujo came from.
Yeah. See?
95.
That's the same time.
But, you know, like I said, it's just, you know, when you, I believe in it. I think it's a true thing. The alien one, that's what I want it to be. But the thing is, though, too, is like, I definitely
Why do you want that to exist?
It's because it's crazy shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, hey, I feel I could beat up a Chupacabra. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, it could be a vicious animal. Like I said, I've literally knocked out a few dogs already before. So if it's a dog, I definitely feel I can knock it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But if it approached me or tried to attack me, I'm pretty sure I could choke it or strangle it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot stronger than the average man.
But if it's alien,
yeah, but that's
taking down cows and goats and stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Cows and goats can only defend themselves so much. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is I got two hands, I got two fists, and it's either I'm gouging an eye out, or it's ripping me apart, or we both die at the same time. I definitely feel I could take on a Chupacabra. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you could, but don't invite the Chupacabra into this house.
I'm not inviting the Chupacabra in this house, but if it happened to come onto my property, I would definitely defend my property to the fullest of my extent.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
You know. God. It's not allowed.
It's not allowed, but I would definitely, you know, I ain't no bitch. Mom didn't raise no punk. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Chupacabras over here.
But yeah, I can imagine the dog wolf one
existing
definitely to some reasonable degree. The alien one, although aliens are highly plausible in my mind, I don't think the alien bat version that they first showed is likely to exist. I think people, you know, when it's dark, when people are scared, people see what they, you know, kind of what's worst case scenario, what they imagine in their mind.
Exactly.
That scares them. And I think that's probably what happened. And then tales, you know, evolve and turn into, I saw that too. And it didn't have huge wings or red eyes or whatever, you know, everybody tries to one up each other on stories, and
do. You know,
and things get out of hand.
They do get out of hand, but I definitely think dog form is more plausible.
Yeah,
and but I like alien ones still, no matter what.
No aliens.
No, you know, and then actually speaking of aliens, and like I said, today's clip in the news,
paranormal
news
in mainstream news.
This is
Fox News.
Credible. Or is it? And you know, this has been news for quite some time. This is basically aliens in the news that, you know, the Army's releasing all this information thanks to Tom DeLonge, a whole bunch of researchers that are fucking, you know, Freedom of Information Act and all this stuff. Yeah. And these are alien clips, alien videos that have never been seen till recent light. All right, they've talked about them on Joe Rogan. They've released them on every news platform. And like these are images caught by pilots. All right, these are all videos from pilots from airplanes trying to catch shit that they can't catch.
Yeah, so that's the actual video that they showed, but they're saying that the Pentagon's UFO research department is actually going to release the documents, or some documents,
well, you know, they can
not
only,
necessarily the videos, but the
videos have been out, but the documents that they're going to release, like I said, it's just what they think it is. All it is basically the report of what was taken, like, you know, like the size of it, the image of it. how fast they think it was going. I just feel it's just basically going to be the information that the data that they acquired from it, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
The other thing, the other article, because they also report. I mean, they've been reporting this on a lot of different news
all over the
platforms,
place.
and I was reading an article from the New York Times, and they were saying it's not just specifically this video, but
there's many videos.
They're releasing a lot of classified, or not necessarily classified anymore, but a lot of reports. So it's anytime there was a crash and they were able to gather materials and they weren't able to identify them, because I think the whole purpose of the UFO research team or I don't know what the actual name is, but that team within the Pentagon was to determine whether or not any of the UFOs are from other countries, if there's any other threats, stuff like that. So their on paper purpose was to see if there's a threat from another country or something else going on. And so they would get the material or reportings or anything and try to prove where it came from. And so sometimes when they couldn't identify if it was something that crash landed, they couldn't identify it as it being an earthly material, terrestrial material. Then they kind of just left it as okay, we don't know what this is. Yeah. It's not from here. It's unidentified. Exactly. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what comes from that. I feel like it's not going to be anything. I feel like this is one of those distraction tactics.
Oh yeah, well that's with everything going on, presidential races and all that said and done, but
maybe we'll get something good out of it and figure out, get some cool information.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to get some cool information. And like I said, it's just so weird that seeing all this information, because it's always like, this is not real, this doesn't exist. Now they're like, all right, it's unidentified, and that's how they're proceeding it now. They're still not saying it's an alien,
it's not extraterrestrial, but it's unidentified. So
exactly. So that's how they're looking at it.
You gotta work your little verbiage in there.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta work it good. Exactly.
Make sure you're not held to any aliens.
Alien standards.
This aliens is real. We got proof. We've had proof for years.
So, I think we covered everything. Is there anything you want to talk about or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Well, at the end of the day, if you guys want us to talk about something, you want to see something, you got an experience, you've seen some shit, you got a video, you got a clip, guess what? We'll review it.
You got a home video, send it in.
And we'll look at it. And we'll give you our honest opinion about it.
And I'll be skeptical.
And I'll fucking be like, yeah, you got some shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes.
It was a bug.
It was a bug.
All your videos was a bug.
I believe you. I believe you.
No.
All right. For those who listening and not watching, I did an eye motion of I see you. All right. So this is the I Married a Bigfoot podcast. I'm the Angry Dad.
I'm the Not So Angry Mom.
Thank you guys for watching, listening, subscribing, all that stuff. Also, too, we just got added to the SIP network. There's a slightly irregular podcast network. All right, group of powerful podcasters putting our materials together. Also, too, my other podcast is on there, Angry Dad Podcast. Rate, review, like, subscribe, sipnet.us. We actually have a link on there now, too. So it's sipnet.us/I Married a Bigfoot. And you can find our podcast and every one of our links.
All
right. So we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
So hot, boy. There you go. Okay.